A billionaire in pearls, a checker-tiled ballroom, and one lightning-fast checkmate that shatters pride on Emera. Discover how a single pawn mover wrote two women's futures. Under the gilt chandeliers of Chicago's Heritage Ballroom, 68-year-old steel heiress Eleanor Blake floated in a sea of taffeta and stock tips. She'd agreed to sponsor the annual Silver Hearts benefit out of habit, not compassion. Grief after her husband's passing 2 years earlier had calcified into icy efficiency. Near the dessert fountain, a folding chessboard waited for donors to make token moves against members of the City Club. Eleanor, who'd once sparred with corporate raiders, saw an easy publicity photo. She slid into the velvet chair. Across the board sat Margaret Rhodes, 71, petite, pearl-button cardigan, name tag reading volunteer librarian, a hush spread, phones lifted. White to move? Eleanor asked, eyebrow arched. Margaret nodded and advanced a humble pawn. Eleanor answered with an aggressive queen sweep she remembered from college. Margaret's second move, bishop gliding to a quiet square, looked timid. Checkmate, Margaret said softly. Guests erupted. Eleanor stared, mortified. Her king was boxed, her queen blocking the only escape. Two moves, fool's mate. Flashes popped as the matriarch of Midwestern Steel leaned back, defeated by a cardigan. Humiliation might have ended there, but Eleanor heard scattered applause from seniors on fixed incomes. Margaret had bussed in for the free dessert bar. The billionaire's cheeks burned, yet beneath the stain, something thawed. She asked Margaret to walk with her. They escaped to the corridor lined with gala auction items. Margaret spoke of the South Side Library where she read to widows and war veterans. A place threatened by budget cuts. Chess teaches us to guard the smallest pieces, she said. They win wars. That night, instead of cutting a silent check, Eleanor visited the modest brick library. Within weeks, she funded a literacy garden, but insisted on shelving books herself beside Margaret every Tuesday. People still share the viral clip, but the real story continues between the stacks, where two queens learned that surrendering pride can open the board to love.